it's best known for the annual horn dance.
It has 4 pubs.
Yeah. So we're going to visit them all. Pie shack, strawberries, sausages, pork pies. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Little spot. Hello and welcome to this week's edition. Sorry, I was going to say that wrong. It's episode, not edition.
Take 2.
Take 2. Hello and welcome to this week's episode. I might keep that in. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Up 6 channel. Where are we this week, Jill?
We are in Abbots Bromley in Staffordshire.
Yeah, and where are we staying?
It's a CL.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not a CL.
No.
It's a certified location.
No.
Okay, it's one of what's
It's a CS.
Oh.
It's a CS. A CS is a certified
Yes,
site.
It's camping and caravan.
It's a camping and caravan club certificated site, whereas the caravan and motorhome club, they have CL. So this is a CS. It's a teeny tiny CS. It's at Little Dunstall Farm, just outside Abbots Bromley. We're currently walking into Abbots Bromley, aren't we? It should take...
Hopefully, if we've gone the right way out.
If we've gone the right way out the side.
Yeah.
Should be about...
Mile and a half, I think.
Mile and a half, yeah.
Yeah, so
what
half
can
an
we?
hour's walk?
Yeah, half an hour's walk, something like that. So what can we say about the site? It's tiny.
It's very basic.
Very basic. The only thing there is an L-sand point.
And fresh water.
And fresh water, that's it. So you need to be self-contained or be able to cross your legs for a day or something like that. But we arrived last night as the light was sort of fading late in the day. And it was very pretty, wasn't it? Because the sun was going down. There's a lake.
Yep.
Beautiful lake. We had a little look at the lake. There's obviously fishermen go on the lake because there's somebody sort of camped up there. He has been for the last 4 weeks. And he's just fishing every day, I think. Another fisherman turned up today. So it's a fishing lake. And it looked very lovely as the light was going down. There's lots of geese and other birds, isn't there? There's always geese taking off and landing and flying around, you know, which is very lovely. So it's a very, very peaceful, apart from the geese, it's very peaceful, isn't it? And lovely little site.
Yeah, very much so.
Do you want to mention what we're doing there at the moment?
Counting jigsaw pieces.
Counting jigsaw pieces. So this morning we volunteer somewhere where they sell second-hand jigsaws. So before they sell them, they like all the pieces to be counted. So we volunteered to take some, so we brought them here and we just spent this morning counting jigsaw pieces to make sure there was 1,000 or 500 or whatever pieces in each jigsaw. Simple as that. And we ought to mention the price. Not exactly going to break the bank, is it, Jill?
It certainly isn't, no. Really good value for money. Just £8 a night, payable in cash, not a problem.
Cash only.
Just £8 a night. That's it.
That's it. He didn't have any change in his pocket, so I had to raid my car parking cash. All right, we've taken the little right-hand turn. This little lane just goes straight into Abbots Bromley, which is a tiny village. About 1,800 people live there, I think, something like that. So it's not very big, but it's best known for the annual horn dance, which is held. It's something like the first Monday after the 4th of September, I think, and this year that happens to be the 8th of September. And the horn dance, it sometimes makes the local TV news because it's like this annual event that attracts people from all over the world, apparently. And it's where somebody parades around the village. I think it's almost an all-day event with reindeer antlers on, which they collect in the morning from the church. Then they dance around the village. I know that there's the dancer, there's a maid Marion, and there's a fool. So if we joined in, Jill, you could be maid Marion.
Of course.
I could be...
The fool.
I was thinking, have reindeer on my head.
No, I think you'd be better suited for the fool.
Oh, okay. So I could be the fool.
Yep.
And yeah, so anyway, we're going to come. Yeah, so it's a old historical village. The best thing about it though is
It has 4 pubs.
yeah. So we're going to visit them all one by one, and we'll have a meal in one as well, because we've got no dinner in the van. I cooked last night, but we're going to have a meal out tonight. So we're going to try out the pubs.
Yep.
Okay, so as is tradition when I'm visiting pubs now, because I only drink alcohol-free beers, I judge them on the quantity and quality of alcohol-free beers. So if the pub has none, it gets an unhappy face. For every alcohol-free beer, they get a little tankard. For every alcohol-free beer that I consider a real ale type beer, such as the Green Mountain from Thornbridge Brewery, they get a sparkly tankard. So that's the way the scoring system works. So it'll be interesting to see what each of these 4 pubs gets, and which provides me with the biggest and best selection of alcohol-free beers. Right, there's a little sign here, something called the Pie Shack at Cobweb's Coffee, and there was a lady, our neighbour at the campsite, thoroughly recommended it. I wonder whether we should go and have a little look there and have a coffee. It's only half a mile before we go and do the pub crawl.
What time is it?
It's early.
It's early.
It's only 3:30.
Yeah,
Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, so we're going to Cobweb's Coffee at the Pie Shack. Let's do it. Okay, so this is just a short walk down Goose Lane, and here is the Pie Shack. It's looking rather lovely, isn't it?
Open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 till 4.
Oh, jolly good. This is rather lovely.
Wow.
Well, let's see if we can get a coffee.
The Stumpery.
The Stumpery. The Pie Shack. Strawberries, sausages, pork pies. Dolly and Joe's Interiors. The Hare Hut. Don't need one of them. Heavenly Scents. Cocoa Creations. The Stumpery. So the question is, where do you get coffee from? Oh, what's in there? All sorts of cheese locker, quality cheese and fine food.
Laundry. Yeah. Could I have a decaf Americano, please? Black.
Yeah.
And a normal flat white, please.
No, thank you. Tempting, but... Oh, this is a lovely spot, isn't it, Jill?
Oh gosh, yeah.
I like these.
So quirky.
These quirky little, the Stumpery, the little nooks and crannies, little crooks and nannies. Yeah.
And that's a chocolate shop, by the look of
A
it.
chocolate shop. Cocoa Creations. There's a Hare Hut. Yeah, there's all sorts of things here, isn't there?
Yeah.
And the Pie Shack, apparently they're pies.
We've got to have a look in there.
We've got to go and look in the pie shop. So we will be looking in the pie shop shortly. Don't worry about that.
Hello.
Hello, are you all sold out today?
No,
Oh,
I've
you're
just
not?
been cleaning up a bit. So
Yeah. No, we've just stumbled across you at the last minute, so...
Can you shut
so we
soon,
have a
soon, is that all right?
Oh, another half hour.
Oh, another half hour.
okay. Ah,
Oh, we'll perhaps go and finish our coffees then.
Oh, yeah, you're okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Your pork pies are recommended by a neighbour to the camp. We're staying at the little campsite near the
right,
farm,
yeah.
and they said you've got to go here and you've got to try their pork pies. So
That won't be done, would it?
I don't know her
don't know her
name.
name.
We're just
Caravan.
yeah, she's in
well,
a...
they're right next to the pool. They've
Well,
been
I
here for
wouldn't know
4
whereabouts
weeks.
it's from. There's a lady called Dawn who stopped up there a few times.
Yeah, it could well be.
They're there a lot. They've been there
Yeah.
4 weeks. So
Oh, that sounds, Dawn
Yeah,
and Dave, perhaps.
Dawn and
then.
David. Yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't mention
possibly,
their names,
yeah.
did they? But yeah, might be them.
Ah,
Sounds like they come here a lot.
yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, we'll
go
go
and
finish our coffee
coffees.
then. And
Yeah,
might
yeah.
see. Yeah, lovely.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna have a little peep in these Stumperies. Places when it's raining now. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Lovely little spot. There's somebody in the next one. Another lovely little comes in here. Look at that. What a cosy spot. Fantastic. Well, would you recommend anybody goes to that little place?
No, definitely.
What's the whole place called? I don't know.
I think
But
it's
there's
Cobweb's Coffee.
Cobwebs is a
Is-
coffee shop. There's also the Pie
Yeah.
Shack, which is the Pie Shack.
Yeah.
There's other things there as
The
well.
Emporium.
The
There's a
Emporium.
cheese shop.
Yeah, but yeah.
I think it's Cobweb's Coffee was the original, and then they added the others on. Is what
sounded
they
like,
said.
yeah, from what
Okay.
that lady said, that's what it started as, and then other little outlets sort of opened up in there, and it's made a little destination place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, only open certain times though, so
Thursday,
you have to be careful.
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
And
basically, and even then
quite
it shuts
short hours.
Even then it shuts
Yeah,
at 4,
10 till
doesn't it?
4, sort of ish.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So if you're here there in those times, take a look. We recommend. Yep,
Yep, definitely.
we recommend.
Yep.
Well, we're back on the main road, and already I can see the first pub, the Bagot Arms, the first of 4. Is it open? Yes. Yeah, the door's open.
The door's open.
The door's open. If the door's open, we're going in. So let's get. No, it looks very attractive, doesn't it?
Yeah, lovely flowers, aren't they?
It's probably grade 2 listed. I can tell these things.
Maybe the Bagot Arms are. I wonder what the Bagot means, whether it's
I
a
don't know. We'll
family
look it
or
up.
something.
We'll look it up. I think it's. Yeah. Don't know. Oh.
Hello.
Hiya there. Have you got any alcohol-free beers?
We do.
What do you got?
So we've got the Guinness Zero, the Heineken Zero,
Guinness, Heineken.
Brewdog,
Oh, Brewdog.
Corona, or we've got an alcohol-free Magnus.
Okay, which is a cider. So, could I have the Brewdog, please? Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Lovely. What are you having, Jill? And if we wanted to eat here tonight, would we need to book?
5:30 onwards.
5:30 onwards, would we need to book?
Indian tonight.
Oh, great. Yeah, that sounds good. So it's Indian night tonight, Jill?
Oh, right, okay.
There we go. And that's just a bar menu, but I'll give you both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
we'll
lovely.
we'll sit and have a look while we're drinking.
Can I have half of the Camden Stout, please?
I don't think we've got that
Oh,
one
okay.
anymore.
All right then. I'll have Madry then, please.
So we need to do the award for the Bagot Arms for their alcohol-free beers. So they have 3 standard alcohol-free beers, including Guinness, which I love, but I'd only call one of theirs, the 4th one, the Brewdog Punk AF, that I would describe as a real ale because it is very real ale-like. So they get 3 standard tankards and 1 sparkly tankard. Let's do the drum roll. Ka-ching! Cheers to the Bagot Arms, well above average because the average is just 2. A lot of pubs only give 2 alcohol-free beers, Guinness and Heineken. This is well above that. And I particularly like this one, so I'm very pleased. And the food looks good as well, so we may well come here for a meal. She was a bit non-committal about whether we needed to book. I don't think we do. Okay, I did say, do we need to book? She just said, we do it from 5:30. Yeah, do we need to book? Anyway, doesn't matter. Well, what do you think of that pub, Jill?
It was
They had a good selection of non-alcoholic
Okay.
beers. The food tonight is from about 17 to 20 quid, most of it. It's Indian
Yeah.
night, there's lots of curries. Most expensive thing on the menu was 24 quid, I think.
yeah, it was
So
a
the
good
prices
choice.
are good.
Things you've not seen before.
Now,
It's
we
slightly
were
different.
looking at that house and those pink doors from the pub garden, weren't we?
Hawthorne Cottage.
Pink and grey. And you sort of think pink and grey, but I think it really works, doesn't it? Those pink doors with the grey grey surrounds and things look really, I think looks really nice. Yeah.
The whole village is so well kept, isn't it?
It is very well kept, and I think it
really
often
nicely presented.
comes very high in the well kept village awards. You know, I think it has won it once or twice or something
So
like that.
pretty, so many flowers and plants on the
Yes.
front too.
Oh, Toad Hall. Is that where Toad lives? Toad of Toad Hall.
Trespassers will be shot.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's the church. You want to see if it's open? Because again, our neighbour at the campsite said that it's very pretty inside, and this is where they also keep the reindeer horns
yes.
for the horn dance. So if it's open, we'll have a little look in, and hopefully it'll be quite interesting. Let's give it a go. And have a look. I need to take my sunglasses off because I can't see. That's better.
Let's go this way.
Did it tell you a little bit about the church here?
Yeah.
Norman, rebuilt. Saxon AD 1002. Norman rebuilt by 1100. So it goes back to 1002. So it's pretty old.
Oh, there's the horns.
There's the horns, yes, for the horn dance. Let's go and look at the horns. There's one other character in the horn dance as well that I didn't mention earlier. So there's the people with the horns on the head, Maid Marian and the Fool, that's me. There's also a hobby horse.
Oh.
Which I guess they mean, oh, look at them, yeah. Creepy, actually. Wonder how old they are. I think this is the hobby horse. Jill, this one, look, I think
Yes,
is the hobby
I
horse.
think you're probably right.
There, isn't there, Jill? When does it go back to?
1725.
1725. Now, whether they've used the same horns and the same, well, they look pretty old, don't they? If this is the hobby horse they use, it's not new, is it? Yes. I mean, looking forward to coming to see the horn dance even more now I've seen these. It's wonderful. It's a very modern statue, isn't it?
Yes.
From like strips of steel or something. That is a bit different. Well, I'm so glad it was open.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we've seen the horns for the horn
Yes,
dance as well, because
yes.
I wasn't expecting, well, if we could get in, I was expecting to see them because I knew this is where they collect them from, but there's obviously, about half a dozen people wearing the horns by the looks of it. So, yeah.
So maybe each of the characters has a set. Maybe?
Yeah, perhaps, I don't know.
Huh?
We will come and find out, won't we? Very, very soon.
To be continued.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Well, I love the window frames on here, or the window, don't we call the little details on a window? Abbots Bromley Hospital, residential.
1705.
1705.
Wow.
Bagot Arms. So I assume, is that the Bagot coat of arms, or whoever Bagot is? I think we need to find out.
We
Put
need
it on
to
the
do
bottom
some
of the screen.
research
We'll
on
do
that,
some
don't we?
research,
Yeah.
and we will put on the bottom of the screen what this is or was, and what the name Bagot means to Abbots Bromley, because it can't just be the name of a pub and a hospital. There must be some history to that name. We just don't know what it is. Ah, the Goat's Head. We have another pub, Jill.
Oh,
Timber frame one this time.
excellent.
A timber frame pub.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Well, oh, butty back. I've not seen that for ages. That's Welsh, isn't it? That means
little friend.
little friend. Butty back. Did you know that?
No.
Butty back means little friend in Welsh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Do you have any alcohol-free beers?
So I've got either a beer Moretti or a neck oil.
What was the first one?
Beer Moretti.
That's a lager or
That's
the
a
neck
lager.
oil.
Then neck
Neck
oil
oil.
IPA.
Yeah.
And I've got 0% Guinness. And I've
Oh,
got 0% cider.
Okay, forget the
Oh,
cider.
thanks.
I'm going to have that neck oil, please.
Neck oil,
That
yeah.
sounds fantastic. Yeah. I call that almost like a real ale, wouldn't you, Jill? Neck oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You'll get.
Yeah.
You'd like
I'm on the hunt for what I would call real ale type non-alcoholic
Yeah.
beers because I can't drink alcohol at the moment. So
Sure.
yeah,
So is there any this sort
that's
of
fine.
is
That's
that
fine. That's fine. Yeah. Looks like it's got the horn dance on it as well. Is that just fluke? Yeah. Oh, you're doing food later?
We don't do food.
Oh, you don't
We've
do
only
food.
got the cobs or pasties, but we have got the pizza pop-ups from 5 till 9.
5 till 9.
Yeah.
Lovely. And what are the pizzas like? I'm sure you're going to be very generous with your appraisal. They're
To be
good, aren't
fair, they are really nice.
They are really nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Because I'm one of them where I've got to be in the mood for pizza.
they? Yeah.
But his are really nice.
Good.
Because we have a few pizza pop-ups. But his are...
But he gets you in the mood every time, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Basically.
Okay.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Is there anything for you both?
That's all, Tom.
Packet of salted crisps, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Salt,
actually, we'll go
salt, vinegar.
out to the garden. Can we go out that way to the
Yeah,
garden?
it's
Just through there.
store here.
Lovely, thank
Ready
you.
salted or salt and vinegar, sorry.
Ready salted, please.
Yeah?
Thank you.
So, there we go.
Come your way.
Right, £11 then, please. That's not so 10 past 11 then.
Right, well, I'm pretty impressed here because I got
Yeah.
a choice of 3, including I would call
It's an IPA.
Beavertown. It's an IPA, alcohol-free IPA. I'd call this a real ale. So they also had Guinness and
No, this is the real.
that's the real one. This is the
That's the fake
alcohol-free
one.
one.
That's
the
the
fake
real
one.
one.
Yeah, slightly lighter in colour and a lot lower in alcohol. They also had Guinness and Moretti.
Moretti.
Alcohol-free.
Yeah.
So what this probably going to get, which is again well above average because the average is just 2, usually Heineken and Guinness, is 2 plain tankards plus 1 sparkly tankard. So should we do the drum roll? Here we go.
I don't think she mentioned Guinness.
Did she not mention
I don't
Guinness?
think
There
she
was 3 there, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
there was. I don't
There
think she
3.
mentioned. I was
Perhaps it
just
wasn't
thinking.
Guinness. Yeah. But what's this place called again? It's called the Goat, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
What's that?
The cushions are top.
Cushions outside, yeah. Lovely. Gets the evening sun.
This way.
I think so. Oh, very nice. Hiya. Yeah, do you do alcohol-free beers?
Yes, I do.
What have you got?
Moretti Zero, Heineken Zero.
Yeah.
Also have Thatcher's Zero and Guinness Zero.
Thatcher's in the cider?
Yes.
Yeah, and a Guinness. Could I have a Guinness, please?
Of course you can.
Alcohol-free Guinness.
Guinness Zero.
Guinness Zero. What are you having, Jill?
Have you got Guinness non-zero?
I've got full fat Guinness,
Yeah.
yes.
I'll have a half of that as well, please. Right. There we go.
Thanks, Jill. So I've got a alcohol-free Guinness,
I've got a full fat.
and you've got a half a full-fat Guinness. Now I was going to put it on the ledge, but it's
It's
sloped,
sloping,
so
so
I'm going to put it
don't.
on the floor, on
Yeah.
the pavement.
Yeah.
And I could see there's a menu outside, but you brought one out with you.
I've brought one out. They have got a big party in for, I think they said 6:30 or something like that. So,
Okay,
if
so
they, they could
have
do us,
something
but
straight
after
away.
that.
Oh, after that. Okay,
Yeah,
not
they're
before.
they're not starting till 6:30.
Oh, okay. So it'd
So
be
it'd be
quite
a bit
late. Then. It
later.
might be 8 o'clock or something, I guess.
No, she sort of said towards 7 o'clock.
Towards 7 o'clock. Okay.
But I said we'd have a look.
But it looks like main courses like roast lamb, mint, 15 quid. Okay, so the meals are sort of 14 to 20 quid, 14 to 19
Well,
quid.
28 for a fillet steak.
Yeah, okay, there's going to be some exceptions, aren't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like a nice range of food.
Yeah.
But we've also got to do the non-alcohol assessment, haven't we?
We have.
Alcoholic free beer. So it was 3 beers, including Guinness, which I'm having. None of them were real ales. No. So they get 3
Yeah.
standard
no
tankards.
sparkles.
No sparkles
No
tankards. So shall we do the drum roll? Here we go. Ka-ching! And this is the Crown. Well done, the Crown. It's better than average.
Beautiful outside. I think this is the nicest beer garden.
This is the nicest beer garden. Sitting on the pavement, yeah. Sitting on the
Sitting
pavement
on a cushion
outside
on
the
a slab
Crown.
outside the front is
So,
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, now there may not be any sound inside because again it was another pub with music on, so I probably have to mute it. But
But I think this has got the best view from here. This
yeah,
is the best.
this is lovely here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it here, sitting out
Yeah,
here on the front,
beautiful.
watching the world go by with the sun on
Very
your face.
friendly
It's
staff
lovely.
as well.
Very friendly staff. Yeah.
Very accommodating.
Yeah.
But we have one more to see, and I
We do.
believe they've got the Pan Asian.
That's the Pan Asian. I have been there to have a meal 40 years ago, I think.
I don't
So
think that.
they didn't do Pan Asians in those days.
No,
I think it
I
was
don't
just,
think we can really use that as a comparison.
No, we can't. I can't
Or a
remember. And
benchmark.
also, I can't remember anything about it. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's a lovely spot though. You can see the
I know,
church.
the
You can see that.
sunglasses.
What's that thing called again? The
Something.
yeah, that structure over there, the oldest building in the village.
I don't know.
So one more pub to go. Coach and Horses. If we had to pick between these 3 for a meal, I think currently we go to the first one, the Bagot Arms, for a curry. They only do pizzas at the
And bar snacks.
and bar
you keep
snacks.
forgetting
at
the bar snacks.
What's it called?
Goat.
The Goat, the Crown, very traditional food, pub food, all looked very nice. Typical prices, sort of 14 to 20 quid, wasn't it? That sort of price. Yeah, so let's go and find the Coach and Horses and see what alcohol-free beers they do and whether that might be where we're eating. Oh, here comes another tractor. There's been loads of tractors coming through, hasn't there? You can tell it's in a farming area because about every 10 minutes another tractor and trailer comes through, just like this one. Great big beasts of a machine, aren't they? Yeah. Right, we'll do the normal non-alcoholic beer assessment at this very, very well presented pub.
It
With all
is.
the flowers outside. There's so many hanging baskets, it almost looks like just a big central wall of flowers, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello there. Oh, do you have any alcohol-free beers?
We do, yeah. We've
Lovely.
got a few bottles.
Oh, excellent.
We've got Moretti, Madri,
Moretti.
then we've got Guinness Zero as well, and then we've got an alcohol-free cold leg.
Right, that's a
Side
cider.
of
isn't
that
it?
one,
yeah.
is it?
Could I have a Birra Moretti, please? I'll try that one. Lovely, thank you. That's better, just for a minute. So we have 3 alcohol-free beers here.
Okay.
None of them real ales, but I would describe as real ales. Therefore, they get 3 standard tankards.
No sparkles.
However, no sparkly tankards. However, 3 is better than the average of 2. Lots of places only have Guinness and
True.
Heineken. So, should we do the drum roll for 3 tankards? Are you ready? Ka-ching! Well done, the Coach and Horses, for 3 tankards. I'm quite happy with my Birra Moretti. It's quite nice, just not a real, sadly. But that's life, isn't it?
It's a real lager.
And it is a real lager. But we are going to eat here, aren't we?
Yep.
So we're having their Asian-inspired menu, which is on tonight. So we're going to enjoy that. We'll see you later.
Bye for now.
Bye. Well, Jill, what did you reckon? Now, I couldn't film with sound while we're in there, but because they turned the music up. So if you just describe what you had to eat, I can put the pictures over your voice. What did you have?
Well, we
Yeah.
shared the starter,
Yeah,
which was pork belly bites.
It was in a teriyaki sauce, was it?
Teriyaki sauce.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then I had chicken katsu curry,
Yep.
which was really delicious and quite a big portion as well. It was lovely with rice and
I had teriyaki salmon with vegetables and rice, and there was 2 fillets of salmon, beautifully cooked, really, really nice.
You said it was the best cooked salmon you've ever had.
Out,
Yeah. Of course, I cook it far better when you have it
of course.
in. Of course.
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Really
So,
good.
summary of this little break in Abbots Bromley, which was basically so it could sit somewhere in the countryside fairly cheaply and count jigsaw pieces. Here's another tractor. Hello, tractor. Ooh, that's got all slurry on it. Ugh.
Nice.
We have had a great time. It's a lovely little
really
village
good,
to
really
look
good.
around. 4 lovely
Worth a
pubs.
visit.
Well worth a visit. What we're doing in the next episode next week, Jill? Haven't the faintest idea. Last week,
That's a trick question.
No, it wasn't. No, because last week I had no idea what this week would be. So it's going to be just as quirky, probably. Something.
Hopefully.
Yes. This was lovely. Yeah.
The best.
So
sometimes the best things are unplanned.
they are.
Yeah.
I like unplanned things.
Yeah.
So when will we see them all? Next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.